Good evening, everybody. How you doing? How you doing? What's up? I was having some mic problems. My mic was not working for some reason. Um, Trying to see what's going on. Let's see who we got going on today. See. Okay, here we go. We had to get going. Okay. Who we got? Okay. Facebook tripping. Uh, Let me see. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay. Public done. Change audience. What's going on, everybody? All right. Okay, let me go. Okay. Tyree Gibbons, hello, Alabama in the house. Jay Hoskins, good evening, Bonda Lou Springer, hello, Detroit. Okay, come on. Gardenia Campbell, hello from Savannah, Georgia. Antonio Bettis, good afternoon from Barra, Ohio. Cassie Ford, good evening from Maryland. Okay. What's going on? What's going on with y'all? I gotta unpin this. What's going on? What's going on? I'm watching my grand dog today, so he running around here trying to eat food off the floor. So what's going on? Let's see who else we got. New Jersey in the house. Irma Khan. What's going on, lady? What's going on? Y'all ready? What's going on? You know what dogs is like kids. They just try to take over when they get an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So they like, okay, she's distracted talking. So therefore I'm gonna talk. Let's see who else we got. Let's see what else we got. Coming on here. Hello from Bama, Alabama. Diane Jackson. How you doing today? All right. We in here. We in the house. We are blessed, love. Thank you, Irma Khan. Hello from Phoenix. That's Robin Burton. Boomac, good evening from Chicago. I love me some Chicago. In the spring, oh, it's so beautiful. Oh my God. But that cold, I can't take it. I can't, be taking that cold. Okay, but I love it. Deborah Welch. Hello from Graysville, Alabama. Here we go. Bama means Alabama. Ogina Ruwaka from Nigeria. How you doing, Queen? You are welcome. Thank you, Irma. What's going on? What's going on? You know, recently, I have been noticing a lot of the posts from you. Oh, Mark Arthur from Haiti. How are you, sir? How are you? And anyway, I'm noticing that, that there are a lot of people who, from their post, feel conflicted, like, pray for me. I'm going through a storm, challenging, etc. And it may be, a health challenge, but it also is, and I want to talk about taking your power back. What do you mean by that? I didn't lose my power. Yes, you did. When we continue to be involved in relationships that we know are not good for us emotionally, mentally, physically, financially. We are losing our power. Many of us are caught in situations where we feel we really don't have a choice. Well, what do you mean? Exactly what I said. Well, you know what? I've been here with, 20 or 30 years, and that's just how, he is, and, uh, he stay out late, and, but he paying the bills, and, we just coexisting, you know, and you've gone from woman to woman that's been in this man's life. You know what I'm saying? It just, y'all really friends. Y'all really just cool. Y'all, and you start to feel that, you know what I'm saying? You just existing. Okay. Well, we got the mortgage, we got the kids. Let me tell you something. Life is too short to not be happy. As we get older, we get closer to death every day. We are in friendships with people who, well, that's my sorrow. We cross the sands together, whatever they be saying, because I'm not Greek. And, I know she always got something slick to say, but, we just, I got to be a good sorrow sister. And I got, sis, every time you around them, your stomach hurt. You don't want to be around, but you have gone to just accept that they always going to have something slick to say, demeaning. Girl, you done picked up a couple pounds, but it look good on you. Let me tell you something. As you get older, your tolerance for anything reduces. But the problem is you fear change. I'm in this job because, well, what else I'm going to do? You know what I'm saying? I'm skilled, but I ain't going to get out there. I'm too old. And so we get stuck in these dead end jobs. We get stuck in these dead end relationships. Now, I ain't telling you just to like abandon your job, especially if you're trying to get, some benefits from it. But what I am talking about are the relationships that you're involved in your life, where you let people take shots at you. They always got something slick to say. I'm just kidding, girl. You know me, because misery loves company. But you don't know how to get out of them. You call them, you check on them. They don't check on you. Um, you know, they used to pick up the phone, now they don't even do that. And it hurts you. Hey, Sister Tracy Muhammad, it hurts you. Why? Because you've invested time into this relationship, this friendship, and it is so hurting to you. And you just say, well, you know what, they just going through their changes or whatever. And you will see, let me tell you what the ultimate is. It will be people that are new in their lives that ain't done half of what you've done, not a smidgen, and they treat them better. Listen, time out. Or, oh, Belinda, I love this. Or they call to check on you, but they just really calling to brag, to be nosy. Girl, how you doing? I ain't talked to you in a while. Just got back from Cancun. Yeah. Oh, we had a blast. Okay, I'm all for, you doing your thing. Let me say this to y'all. Let's keep it 100. Every day, we're one breath away from death. That mess that you tolerated, get rid of it. It's time. Hey, boo, what's up, Shirley? This my girl. What's up, boo? It is time to separate from unhealthy relationships. It's just time to do it. We have overlooked people. well, that, like I said, that's my sorrow. Oh, we go to church together. We go to synagogue. Oh, we go to mosque. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I just got to be, God, want me to be forgiven. Got you, but God don't want you to be a fool. God doesn't want you. Ooh, some of y'all ain't even going to mosque and temple and church because there's people there you don't even want to be bothered with. So you just say, you know what? I'll just catch it on the radio. I don't even, when I go in the house of worship, I don't even want to deal with the people, so I don't go. Now, that's a trick of the enemy. What you got to be able to do, you're going to have to reevaluate a lot of situations. And what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to stand your ground. I'm not saying cuss nobody out, go off on nobody. Listen, stop allowing your access to be given to people who are not worthy of your time. You have to be able to say access denied. Sometimes you got to look at your phone and be like, I can't today. Because what they want to do is to pull you into their drama, their mess, their unhappiness. They want to pull you into it. And the only time you really hear from them when they got problems, they need something, they got a relationship going bad, there's something going on in their life. And they want to pull you into, as Shirley say, not today, devil. It's time to say, you know what? I have done all the charity in my life that I'm going to do. And I'm no longer going to allow myself to be pulled in to your drama, to be pulled into your passive aggressive games. Oh, I didn't really mean anything like that. Yes, you did. And that's how you roll. You're passive aggressive. And what I mean by that, is that you don't curse, you're not angry, but you do things to people. Okay, you say things to make them on edge. You do and to get a reaction. Stop dealing with that. I just want to check on you. That's okay. Guess what? Stop answering the phone. Stop going to family events where you are with people who don't want your good. But that's my uncle. Let me tell you something about people. They're labels. The relationships that we have are labels. Okay? From your mother, your father, your child, they're labels. And what we need to do is we need to redefine what family really is. Family, as I have said before when I was on the bench, blood makes you related. Family is based on loyalty. See, just because me and you got the same blood in us, okay, that don't make us friends. Okay, I had to, tell my cousin once, we related, but if you knew me and we weren't related, we wouldn't deal with each other. You don't like what I like, and I don't like what you like. So let's stop playing. Okay? You got people who are not related to you by blood that you feel is closer to you than your sister, who you call mom, who you look to as your dad, and their blood ain't even in your body. But they've demonstrated to you by what they have done, how they've showed up, that they family. And yet you will allow people who are biologically related to you to destroy you, to say mean spirited things, to always say, oh, I just got this new ring. I mean, okay, fine, all that bragging. Baby, we just trying to live. Let me say this to you. That's nice. You got a Benzoli. Listen, let me tell you something. I'm just trying to be alive. Okay? I'm just trying to be alive. I happen to go to a colleague's funeral for his son. I'm just trying to stay alive. I'm like, damn, I'm alive. Normally, I'm worried about I'm going to pay this bill, like I want to buy this thing. The Lord told me, honor life, daughter. You thinking about stuff that don't even matter. You thinking about I got to pay the house off in such and such time. Daughter, that don't mean nothing. Stop taking this life for granted. You know what I'm saying? This is your temple. Stop honoring it. But you keep your car clean, but you ain't walking, smoking cigarettes. You doing too much. Stop. Honor yourself. But the first thing you got to do is eliminate unhealthy relationships that exist in your life that you have tolerated for years and years. For the sake of, that's my colleague, that's my sorrow, that's my frat, that's my church member. No, I'm sorry. Life is too short. And you feel, here you are a boss chick. Okay, let's talk about that. A boss chick. You handle business. Okay. But yet when you get around your cousin or your auntie or your church member, you let them say slick stuff to you and you feel like you got a knot in the middle of your throat because you can't swallow it, feel like an orange in there because it's stress. That you hate to go to situations, but yet you a boss chick at your job. You got authority all on you and you walking in it. But yet when you get around your family members, your friends, your sorrows, your frats, whatever, you feel like you got a orange in the middle of your neck. You got to go out your way always to make them feel good. Is that something new? You got to always pour into them, but they ain't got nothing to pour into you except negativity. Stop. For what? We grown now. We grown. We not grown. We grown. So what happens is that I want you to start to examine for real. Okay, take the shades off, baby, and examine these relationships in your life. Examine them. What are they pouring into me? What are they taking from me? And if they're not pouring into you at the rate that they're taking from you, you need to eliminate them. Go in love. I ain't mad at you. I don't want nothing bad to happen to you. But I need you to go in love. It's so ironic that for many years, I would say probably from the time I was 30 to 40, I defined myself by the number of superficial relationships that I had. I know the judges, I know the lawyers, they were all superficial relationships. But as you get older and you see children die, you see nieces and nephews, you see babies, you realize that's superficial. I don't have time for it. I wake up every day. I say, Lord, I'm so glad I'm alive. You know, Start doing my business, Vonda's Law. Uh, by that, maybe about 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm ready to walk. I walk an hour or two, maybe about an hour and a half. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't doing no 2 hours. About an hour and a half, come back, have me some lunch, jump on social media. It's time to go to bed. I'm like, damn, I ain't even been nowhere. But there's peace. I don't have the phone calls calling for superficial, inviting me to this event or that event. That's why you say, oh, I'm going to be, oh, I would have a list of itinerary of the events that I would go to. Nasty food, cheap liquor, and fake people. I'm like, why are you going? And I had to find peace. And when I began to really evaluate these relationships, I mean, really evaluate them, I realized that they were taking more than they were giving. And I no longer wanted to be a participant in that relationship anymore. I don't want somebody always having something slick to say. Uh-oh, what they gonna say now? Oh girl, I was just kidding. Um, I had to brag. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I didn't show you. I'm just saying, I don't have it. I just got a new Rolex. Yeah. Baby, who give a damn about a damn Rolex? Okay. Are you serious? Okay. You just, when you alive and you can pinch yourself and you can feel it and you can get up and go to the bathroom and your eyes working, but let me tell you something. You winning. You winning. Stop defining your wealth by possessions. By possessions. You need to start to focus. And see, let me tell you what the enemy is doing to y'all. Ooh, y'all ready for me? He got you bound because he is always popping things in your mind to keep you distracted. You worrying about how you gonna pay your mortgage. You worrying about your cousins. The time you spend with him, they're just distractions and they popping all around like this. Okay, now y'all hear me, right? And so you can't focus on what God is really saying to you because you're so distracted. You're distracted by the noise. Okay, you're distracted by what's going on, and it's not something that's going on in your head. It's going on in your head. Okay. Okay. It's going on in your head. Okay. It's like I'm talking, and then all of a sudden you hear this voice. I'm talking, and it's like competing. And all of these thoughts are going in there competing against what I'm saying. And it's like, what is that? Want this? What's going on? And what you got to do is you got to shut it off. You got to shut the noise off. You got to mute it. You in church, you in a mosque, you in a synagogue, you can't even concentrate on the word that's being delivered because you're allowing things to come into your mind that you exhausted. See, the enemy knows. What's up, my baby, Macy? This is my baby. I love her. This is my best niece. What's up, baby? What's up? I love you. You're distracted by the noise. And that's where the enemy know that's your weakness. It's the noise that's in your head. You worrying about, my job. I'm worrying about money. I'm worrying about my weight. I'm worrying about you. It's too many distractions and they all in your head. And so as you trying to take care of your business, you're competing against the distractions that are in your head. You got to silence them. You got to say, Trick no good. I got to focus. I have to focus my mind on praise. God, thank you, thank you, thank you, God, thank you, God, thank you, God, thank you, God. Drown out the noise because the noise is there to take you from your focus. See, as we begin to get more degrees, it's like our minds, if they just be moving, because we multitasking. Shut it down and start to focus. Start to focus your mind. When I go walk, that's what I'm saying to you. When you go walking, stop thinking you hearing a word and it's good. It's good. Then all of a sudden you say, did I leave that candle on? Okay, it's good. It's good. Somebody call you on the phone. Oh man. Oh, let me take this. It's good. It's good. Oh, I wonder if, oh goodness. You know what? I just called. I just called somebody. I wonder why they not answering. And before you know it, you're letting the distraction, these noises, and what they're doing is they're drowning your praise. And the enemy knows that if he can distract you, he's won. And so you're allowing these distractions to take you off your game. You're allowing the distractions to take you off of being committed to your job, your family. It's distractions because your mind is so powerful. And what you have to do is harness in that energy. You got to harness it in. You got to say, thank God, thank God, thank God, thank God, thank God, thank God. Almost as if it's just monosyllables. That's it. Get engaged. And let me tell you something what happens when you take control of your mind. You can accomplish anything. You are more powerful when you take control of your mind. But y'all got 19 different things competing in your mind. And then by the end of the day, you drained. Why? You won't silence the noise. The noise is not from outside, it's inside. It's the voices saying, I wonder, is she where she's supposed to be? I wonder, is he where he's supposed to be? I wonder, am I gonna get some money today? I wonder who gonna call the law office. I wonder if who, if we gonna, go out on that date. I wonder, do he really like me? And all of these things are coming up in their noise. And they're dry, and before you know it, you are drained. Why? Because you won't silence the noise. And the noise is there to distract you. I see you up here trying to listen to that word. I see you up here trying to be focused. I see you up here trying to be loyal. I see you up here trying to be committed. So I'm going to send the distractions in. Shut it down. Shut it down. You have to learn to take control of your mind. You have to shut it down. You can't allow those thoughts to grow. You got to shut it down. Just shut it down. When you want to say, shut it down. I wonder if somebody where they say, shut it down. I just called Bond and she sent me the voicemail. I wonder why she did that. Shut it down. And when you begin to take control, your life gets easier. See, but here's our problem. Y'all ready? We so smart. We ain't gonna let nobody outsmart us. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you about being smart. There's a difference between being smart and being wise. See, being smart means I got to know the answers to all the questions. Being wise says, listen, some things you don't need to know. And in due season, you're going to find out. But right now, you on assignment to do X, Y, Z. Stop worrying that. There's a difference between being smart and being wise. See, y'all don't want nobody to put nothing over you, so you want to be smart. So you always want to say, I wonder, is that person cheating on me? I wonder, is that person doing this? You trying to be smart. Be wise. What is my assignment? God has given me the assignment to raise my daughters, okay? To be, to be a good steward over that. I gotta stay the course. Some of your assignments is to be a good wife, a good provider, a good grandma. That's your assignment. And you're allowing the noise to take you off your game. Every day you wake up, you say, Lord, this is my assignment. Give me wisdom to execute my assignment. I don't need worldly smart. I need wisdom. See, wisdom come from God. Wisdom will come from God. Wisdom say, don't go down that street, daughter. Wisdom will tell you, son, don't even worry about that. Stay focused. And when you become focused and you can silence the noise in your head, you are dangerous. Why? Because now God can pour into you what you need, but he's not going to compete with jealousy. He's not going to compete with wanting to be better than somebody. He's not going to compete with being petty. He's not going to do that. So he's like, that's okay. You too messy right now. You are too messy. Once you streamline yourself, know what your assignment is. Ask God to pour wisdom and stay the course. Stay the course. Just stay the course. Don't get off the freeway. Stay the course. Stop letting the enemy tell you to take detours. Stay the course. That GPS is going to get that. That's God's power. He going to get you where you need to go. Okay? He is going to get, but y'all doing too much. But you don't understand. Let me explain this to you. Let's go. I am an intelligent woman. I look good. Ain't nobody going to make no fool baby. Stay the course. Wisdom. The Bible says what? That a wise woman does what? She builds her home up. A foolish woman tear it down. Stay with wisdom. You get up, worry about your children, worry about how fixing a breakfast. Stay the course. Do your job. Make sure your home is clean. Make sure you're taking care of your body. Stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused on your assignment. Y'all get worrying about, I done gained a couple pounds. I don't look that good no more. I'm doing this. That ain't your assignment. I remember as a young woman always wanting to feel that ain't nobody gonna get over on me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm smarter than the average bear. You right. But the distractions were meant to mislead me, not to guide me. So I went for the enemy's tricks to undermine my assignment. Because then now he like, I'm feeding her pride. I'm feeding her ego. I'm feeding her pride. I'm feeding ego. And your pride and your ego will destroy your part, will destroy your purpose. It will destroy it. Pride and ego is of the enemy. Ain't nothing good about being prideful or having no ego. There's nothing good. When God give you your assignment, stay the course, daughter. Stop getting off on ramps and stuff. Start try to take a shortcut. You ever been on a GPS and you gonna outsmart it? And you said, well, I'm gonna come up here. Didn't know that they was doing construction. Now it's gotta take you longer to get where you going because you was being smart. You didn't stay the course. But look at all of the traffic. GPS said it's a traffic jam. You're gonna be here 5 minutes, but keep on going. Well, they don't know. I know. Get on hold. See, I know the city better than GPS, and you get up there and they doing construction, and you stuck in there 15 minutes. That is a trick of the enemy. And once the Lord has given you your assignment, stay the course. See, I used to always feel that I had to say the last word. Ain't nobody gonna say this to me. I'm too smart, shoot. And you know what the Lord told me? Pick your battles, daughter. Some things you don't even need to talk about. You know, there's some situations that I may encounter with people, and I just want to have the last word. And the Lord said, don't say nothing. Silence. Walk away. But did you hear what God said? Don't worry about that. Walk away. Leave that alone. Because that ain't going to take you anywhere because it's pride and ego. Come on back. Some things I want to, let my kids have it. God said, come on back. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Remember, every battle, every battle doesn't have to be a war. Sometimes you just got to disengage. Oh, but that mean I'm a punk. That mean that I ain't rising up. Because see, you ain't going, that's ego. We dealing with wisdom. Wisdom is that IRA. You put a little bit into it, it's going to build. Okay? That's what wisdom is, that IRA. Knowledge, being able to be smart, okay, is that debit card that you be wanting, is that Apple Pay. You be like, just keep on using it. You got to be wise. Wisdom will get you farther than being smart will any day. I remember being on a bench that there were people, and I would tell my children, anybody listen, I've learned more from people who didn't have degrees than I ever will learn from a person that had a degree because they taught me about real life. I would write things down that people would say in my, from the community in my courtroom, like, damn, that's profound. Wow, that's wise. That's wisdom. That's wisdom. Okay. And so you have to be able to understand that everything that you receive don't got to be from a book. Everything that you receive doesn't have to be from somebody learned it. Because God will give you wisdom from a fool. God used donkeys to talk to people in the Bible. But y'all so, oh no, because, I'm a doctor. I'm a, how can somebody, like, okay, how dare, I'm not, like, you don't understand. I am a 20th century woman. Is nobody going to put no fool on me? I'm not, okay. Leave it alone. And what happens is that once you understand your assignment, you be like, "Ooh, trick no good." I see that trick no good. Because I'm gonna tell you something about life. If you stay the course, you do what you're supposed to do. You are building memories and building lessons into your children that they don't deviate from. There's some things kids just don't need to know. They need to wake up every day, a wonderful breakfast. They need to be able to see mom and dad interacting good. They need so that they then know how to choose a mate. Okay. They then know how to be in a real positive relationship, even though yours may or may not be. You working it out. Why? Because you're on assignment. And that's what you have to do. Stop worrying about that other little, stuff like that. Okay. That was my issue. Well, I'm a judge. I'm fine. Still that. Not a judge anymore though, but I'm a judge. I'm fine. I got my kids. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody just gonna just tell me anything. But that was not wisdom. That was the world's way of ego. That was pride. And then you look back and you say, damn, if I had shut my mouth, if I hadn't got off my assignment, that ain't, God ain't giving you no assignment to be a fool. God's saying, raise your children. Be an example to your husband. Be an example to your job of what a godly woman is. So they can say, damn, you ain't gonna believe this. What? You know that she just buried her son and she back on her assignment. Be what people say, damn. You mean to tell me she got a diagnosis? She got cancer? And she laughing and joking. Be on your assignment. Your assignment is not to be a messy, being messy. Your assignment is not to be snooping. Your assignment is not to worry. Your assignment is to be a woman and a man of God that trust God. That's willing to do what? Go through the fire, as T.I. say, with gasoline draws on. Come on. That's what we do up in here. Because I'm trusting God. However this coming out. But I got to stay on my assignment. I got to silence the noise. I got to get away from the distractions so that I can accomplish my assignment. For those of you all who are Christians, Paul said, I fought the good fight. I fought it, baby. When it came to me, I dealt with it. Now I'm ready for my crown. Why? Because I was deliberate. When you done gone through hell in your life, you ain't got time for no mess. One of the main reasons that I am not dating is because I have endured so much mess in my life as far as dating, And now God has allowed me to build myself financially, emotionally, and everything. I have no time and inclination to deal with somebody who can potentially destroy everything, because I start to have feelings for somebody who's not worthy of my love. And I look up and everything is destroyed. Why? Because I'm letting love, a distraction, and emotion get me off my game. Do I miss being with a man? Do I miss the intimacy? Absolutely. But I tell you what I don't miss. I don't miss that game plan. I don't miss that lying. And I don't miss all that pettiness. I don't miss that. I don't miss worrying about somebody. They cutting their phone off. They got me on rotation. I ain't got time for that, because the average man that's not married now don't want to be married. If you meet a man and he ain't married, he don't want to be married. He just ain't found the right woman. Oh, you a lie. That is a lie from the pit of hell. If a man is married, he want to be married. Because let me tell you something. All you got to do is go to Gains and Gains and get a divorce. That's all you got to do. You got to call them up and say, look, I need a divorce. They said, you got my 7,500, because they expensive, but they worth it. They are so worth it. I'm telling you, they are miracle workers. Gains and Gains for the miracle workers. They'll find assets that people thought to try to hide. They find them. And you can get a divorce like that. But if a person says, I get up every day, I got my ring on, I'm committed, they want to be there. But these men out here, I just ain't found the right woman. Why? Because you that's what we call in the law, willful blindness. See, right now, I can't find nobody because my eye closed. I willingly close my eyes because I don't want to find that person, because I'm a kid in the candy store. So for me to potentially entertain somebody who is not on the same level as I am, spiritually, emotionally, and financially, I know something can pop up. And then all of a sudden, it's like that game Jingo with Django. You pull that little piece and all of that, just, you're like, damn, what happened? It all fell down. Why? Because you lost focus of your assignment. Do I believe my assignment is to be single all my life? No, I don't believe that. It may or may not happen, but I don't believe that. But my point is, I'm not actively looking, because see, before, oh, I ain't had no, well, what will people think? Or, oh, listen, I need to be intimate. I need to be with a man. That was ego. That was pride. God said, daughter, no, what you need to do is heal from all of them broken relationships that you done been in. That's what you need to do, daughter. You need to be leaving that dating alone right now, okay? Take your power back. Your power ain't in your ability to have sex. Your power ain't in your ability to have men coming in and going out your life. That ain't your power. That's your weakness. Let me tell you something. Get your power back. Stop letting men deposit in you, in your body, but won't deposit in your life. I'm going to leave a deposit in your body, but I'm not going to leave a deposit in your life. I'm going to take a withdrawal out your life. I'm going to come and go as I please, but I'm going to lay up and have sex with you all the time. So you're going to put a deposit in my body, but you're going to take a withdrawal from my life. No way. I'm good. Because what I had to realize for me, I was divorced at 32. I know I wasn't. I was divorced at 39. From 39 to 55, I was broke, overspent, had bad relationships, kept on IRS. That's still for sure. From 55, when I stopped dating, to now, 59. I'm 59. Well, I stopped dating a little bit before that. I'm just saying, just say 55 to 59. I got a house, have almost paid it off, furnished it, started my business, advertised, got my hair right. In 4 years, I did more than I did in 20. Why? I was distracted. When I shut down the noise, I was able to focus on creating Vonda's Law, being a better Christian, being a better mom, being a better person. And as a result of me being able to focus on those things, I was able to gain. Why? Because I wasn't all over the place. I got my mind back engaged. But before, I'm so worried about dating somebody and being with him, and is he dating somebody else, and being unhappy. I was too messy. And God was like, oh girl, no, I'm sorry. But when I'm gonna tell you what happened, when I stopped and I got engaged in my mind and became more purposeful and willful and took back my power and stopped giving my power to men and women who didn't deserve it, God in 4 years did more for me in the middle of a pandemic than I had allowed him to do in 20, because I became more focused. I had to shut down the noise. As a result, I did not have the level of engagements as far as friends were concerned, as far as events were concerned. I did not have that. But the productivity, it was 100%. Something I had never seen. It was like, honey, it was like I plant, you take dying flowers, girl, and put Miracle-Gro in them. I looked up like, damn, where'd that come from? Why? Because I got focused and I had to shut down the noise and I had to take my power back. And the place that I thought I would be lonely, depressed, because this is what the enemy said. Well, if you stop talking to these people, nobody gonna call you. They're not gonna invite you to their parties. You're gonna be alone. If you start dating, you're not gonna have nobody to cuddle up with. You're not gonna have nobody to hold you. And when I said, well, I'm willing to forego that, the messiness came out of my life. I became more productive because I became more focused. Right now, I remember, let me just say this to you. Many years ago, God rest his soul, Dalton Roberson was a chief judge. And I said, Judge, how you know what you going to do so fast? He said, Vonda, I've been doing it so long, in 5 minutes, I know the case. I said, okay. I was able to get to that point too. And so will Macy Gaines, for y'all in Wayne County. Listen, she is going to run for judge, and she's going to be the best judge she can be because she has a heart for it. So remember, gain with Gaines. I don't know when it's going to be, but I know it's going to come, and she's a wonderful person, and she will have learned that lesson as well. But right now, where I am in my life, 5 minutes into the conversation, I know you ain't where I'm supposed to be. Man, the other day to call me and say, give me a call back. And then he sent me a picture of himself. He was really sharp, very attractive man. And he said, didn't I meet you at Starters the other day? I'm like, no. And you didn't. Okay. And you thought this was my cell phone. I had to shut it down. Baby, listen, if you got to go through all of them games in order to engage me, I'm sorry. I don't have time for the distraction. Okay? Because that's not how a man that has a desire to court a woman appropriately, they don't move like that. That's a slick move. For me to say, damn, you fine. You feel what I'm saying? Who are you? And to engage them. No, I don't do that. I don't even look at my DMs because I don't have time for that because I'm focused. Because see, one thing I know about me, and I know about the God that I serve, I ain't got to date you for no year. You're going to be able to say, listen, you the wife that God promised me, and I'm going to be the husband of you that God said you was going to get. See, I already know that. all of that we got to go through the living together, and we got to be shacking up, and we got to go through the boys and the girls calling. God said, oh no, I done called you from that. See, I'm going to call you into a relationship. You knew somebody 30, 40 days, and you're going to say, this is my husband, this is Boaz, okay? You ain't got to go through all of that. God is ready to take you to higher ground. But the only way you're going to be able to go is you got to cut that noise out. And the more you try to live righteously, the more the noise elevates. And it's distracting. And it ain't outside, it's inside. So you start a project you don't finish. You start saying, you know what? I'm going to walk every day. I got this wonderful thing. I'm going to get on the intermittent fasting. You started for 3 days and something happened. And next thing you know, you sitting up eating bonbons because you're not focused. You said that you were going to go to the gym. Then all of a sudden you can't find your keys. It's raining. I ain't going to go today. You're not following through. You're letting the distractions in your life take you somewhere you're not supposed to be. Shut the noise down. I don't give a damn if it's a snowstorm. If you commit to going to that gym, get your butt up and go. And let me tell you what happened. Once you confront the noise, it stops. Once you see the 10 inches of snow, grab your gym bag, clean your car off, it goes away. See, it's a distraction. That's how you know it wasn't of God. And you go and you fulfill what your assignment, and you feel much better. You stop getting led astray by the distractions. Baby, I don't care what you got in the sex department. I don't care how much money you got in the bank. If your heart is not for God, you're not going to do right by me. And ain't nothing that you got going to attract me to you. If that look nice, that's good. Okay. But that ain't where I am in my life. Okay. The sex that's good. Okay. I see. All right. I know you doing okay. But you got to have more for me. And it ain't got nothing to do with me being a judge. It got me being a woman of God. So when that man comes to me, he gonna know how to come to me. Stay on your assignment. Stop trying to get off of your assignment and get led away astray by the noise. Then you look up and say, damn, how did I get here? Seriously, how did I end up here? I had a good man. I had a good woman. They weren't perfect. How did I get here? And when you look back, you say, damn, I allow the distractions to keep me off my assignment. We've all been there. I'm going to go back to school. Okay, I went and got the grants, everything. I filled out everything, right? I'm going to go back to school. Then my aunt got sick. My grandmama got cancer. I can't do it. What the hell do that got to do with you taking your butt to school? Are you ready? I'm going to leave y'all with a word. I was going to talk about this in another thing. Let me tell you something about God. God will give you the answer to what you've been praying for. And if you don't listen and do what God tell you to do, you ready? He'll make you appoint your replacement. God said in the Bible, leave your kinfolk, leave your mother's home. This is what he tells Abraham. And I'm going to give you a land that will be infinite, but you got to leave. I can't leave because grandma said. I can't leave because my mama had breast cancer. I can't leave because my kids, baby daddy, he acting a fool. God said, but you said you wanted to become a doctor. Yeah, but I'm away, and God will have you to anoint your replacement in your destiny because you didn't move when God told you to. How you know? Moses was supposed to go to the promised land and he hit that rock twice, and God said, Aaron will go. When Elijah was complaining about Jezebel, he said, anoint Elisha. And it ain't that I don't love you, but you forfeited your assignment because you got distracted. He will give your dream to somebody else. They'll live your life because you didn't follow through with your assignment. You will raise so much hell in your home that you damn near invited another woman to come in there and take over because you got off your assignment. God told you to lead your home. God didn't tell you to be messy. God didn't tell you to do none of that. God told you to lead that company. God didn't tell you to get involved with the petty politics. God told you to pick your stuff up and go take that job with Delta. I can't leave my family. I can't leave my man. I can't leave baby daddy. And you look up and your dream, somebody else is living it because you forfeited it because you were on assignment and you abandoned it. God loved Elijah. He was one of 2 or 3 people that did not die, but he made him anoint his replacement. God don't play that. He's focused. And if he knows that you are too emotional to handle this assignment, he'll give it to somebody else. Because you just showed him you can't handle it. Okay? And you looking up like, what? He said, but come here, Moses, because I love you. I'm going to show you where your people going to go. But you can't go there. But I'm going to show you. Moses had just lost his sister. His wife died. The people were complaining to him. You brought us out here to die. God says, speak to the rock. And he hit it. He did not know that Moses was the modern day for Christians, Jesus. And he said, you didn't listen to what I said. I got it for you, but you forfeited it because you got off your assignment. You start worrying about your sister gone, your wife gone. That's going to happen. I understand that because let me tell you this. Oh, I got to go. I'm going to go there because I'm rolling down. Death is a part of life. That don't mean that you abandon your assignment. Sickness is a part of life. You don't abandon your assignment. Let me tell you something. You got to keep going. I don't know how this election going to work out. I don't know. But I tell you one damn thing, Trump ain't letting nothing stop him. This man got 9 indictments and he's still showing up. He's still showing up. If that had been me or you, I'd be up under the damn bed. This man is still showing up. I'm like, he just won South Carolina. Still showing up. Why? He on assignment. Now, I don't know what assignment he on, boo. He on assignment because he's showing up. Y'all grandmama died. Y'all can't go to work. Y'all cousin got sick. You can't go leave to go to get that good job. God, like, you ain't ready. See, as the older you get, you got to understand that death and sickness, that's part of life. I didn't want it to happen. I didn't see it, but I'm on assignment. And when you are on assignment for real, you'll be like Paul when he got bit by that serpent. He said, "Gone, I ain't got time for that." And the poisonous snake didn't kill him because he was on assignment. He said, "I got to reach Rome. I can't let this snake kill me here." And he shrugged the snake off, and the venom didn't kill him because he was on assignment. But some of y'all, the minute that turmoil come up in your life, you shriek away. I don't need that job now. And you look up and you see, damn, it wasn't everything getting back together, and I could have had that damn good job. I could have been the leader of this. I could have been running this company. I could have been running this division. I could have opened up my own business. But I let the distractions of life, which are real. When I lost my daddy, when my kids got sick, when I had to file for bankruptcy, they real, but it ain't enough to knock you off your assignment. This mother scruncher, okay, I'm telling you, got a $473 million verdict. He's still showing up in South Carolina. I'd be like, I couldn't do it. I got 9 indictments against me in 5, states. I got a $475 million judgment against me. My kids said, "Dad, I'm going to stay this one out." My wife ain't nowhere around, but I get up every morning because I'm focused. Because I'm on assignment. And I'm going to do what I don't believe, and check me if I'm right in the comments. Has anyone ever been the president and ran again and potentially may have won? No one has done that. But what happens when you on assignment? The enemy gonna throw everything he can. He gonna throw sickness of your loved ones, death, financial setback. He gonna be throwing it at you left and right. But you gotta get up and you gotta keep going. You're like, damn. When life do something, it knock your glasses off. As I was saying, you got to keep going. The greater your blessing, the greater the challenges that will come against you. When death comes, when you got to bury somebody you love, when sickness comes in your body, I can't go because I got the stage 3 cancer. I can't take that job. Girl, God didn't give you that job because he gonna let cancer kill you. You just gonna have to go there and do dialysis. Girl, I can't go. I'm engaged. Then the relationship fall apart. And then you see somebody who you know ain't even qualified, done got it. You like, ain't this nothing? I coulda, I shoulda, but you got off your assignment. Whatever assignment God give you, show up. Because that damn Donald Trump is showing up. Nikki Haley has 10 super donors who have pledged to give her the maximum. She didn't even carry her own state. Now them super donors about to come over. And guess who giving to Donald Trump? Little people, $25 people, 50. That little money adding up, okay? Because he on assignment. Now I don't know how this gonna play out. But the greater the reward, the bigger the challenge. When death start coming in, sickness, financial setback, I'm talking about that real stuff. You on the verge of a breakthrough. You on the verge of a breakthrough. When I know that all hell breaking through against me, I'm like, something good about to come out of this. Damn. Your daddy died. Your mama died. You got stage 2 cancer. Your child just went to prison. And you saying there's a blessing? You on assignment. And if those situations occurred, I buried my husband. How am I on assignment? My life is gone. No, that assignment is fulfilled. God called me to be a wife for this period of time. When my husband died, my assignment is fulfilled. When God allowed my mama to die or my dad to die, my assignment is fulfilled. When God allowed me to be a parent, but my son or daughter had to go to prison, my assignment is fulfilled. Now I got another assignment. Okay, you did good on that. Come on, we got to go here. You got to keep moving. And some of y'all are allowing the challenges to keep you from your destiny. Well, I can't go back to school. My husband just died. Okay. God ain't going to argue with you, but he going to make you give up your blessing so somebody else can get it. Because you were not on your assignment. God ain't a kid. He plays no games. If he going to call, let me ask you this. If he calling him to be the president, if God, we don't know. It's all hell breaking against this man, and he's still showing up. He may not win. Maybe it's not his assignment to win, okay? But he's showing up. The greater the reward, that's when all hell come against you. But you got to show up. Because let me ask you a question, and I'm going to leave you with this thought. You, my doctor. I'm a judge when I was a judge. I had a huge decision to make. And I found out that night that my loved one died. I got to still show up. I'm hurting. Damn, I'm bad. But I got to show up. Because the assignment given to me is that great. Not that I don't hurt, I'm not in pain, but I got to show up. This is where you are in this season. God is allowing the enemy to throw this kitchen sink at you, and you still got to show up. It used to be the challenges wasn't that bad. Now they coming like this. Still got to show up. And when you keep showing up, God gonna say, look at my girl. That's her. Look at her. Do it, baby. She's showing up. Oh, that's what you want to do? Because God will deal with them haters. He's just asking you to show up. Put your big girl panties on, Vonda. Brush your teeth. Do your hair. Put that Louis Vuitton cologne on. And show up. I'm going to deal with them haters. I'm going to deal with the naysayers. I got them. That pain, you got to say, I showed up. I was a good daughter. I was a good wife. I was a good husband. I showed up. I was a good mom. I was a good dad. But I got some more to do. And when you keep showing up, baby, you're going to keep getting rewarded. Okay? So that was a word for y'all. Listen, let me say this to you. Take your power back. Understand the greater the assignment, the more the attack. God, the enemy don't want you to be happy. The enemy don't want you to be raising your children successfully. The enemy don't want you to have a successful marriage, a successful business. The enemy don't want that. And you think that's God that's revealing. God say, daughter, son, stay on assignment. I called you to that person because I knew that you will walk godly before them and give them an example of what a godly woman is to change their life, to get salvation so they can come and meet me. That's why I did that, daughter. I did that so that you could be a godly woman to them people. So they could say, damn, auntie, you done been through everything. They done slander your name, auntie. You done been in bad relationships, auntie. And you still showing up. Because I got an obligation to my children out here, y'all, my nieces and nephews, to show that no matter how much things come against me, I got to show up. I can't shrink my responsibilities. I got stuff going on in my life, but I got to still show up because this is my assignment. And when I show up for you, God shows up for me. But God want me, you got to take your power back. Analyze these relationships. Ask God to say, what is my assignment? Cut the noise down and get up every day and keep going. And if you do, you will walk it down. Don't shrink. Don't you think, I'm going to ask you a question. Be for real, seriously. You don't think at nighttime Donald Trump lay in the bed like, oh, what in the world? What in the world next? If I hadn't declared that I was going to run for president, none of this would be happening. Don't you think he think that? And that man's showing up. And I'm looking like, what in the world? I'm not saying prophesying he's going to win. I'm not saying that. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even getting into that. But what I'm saying to you is there are people who have less challenges that abandon their assignment. And then there are people who are fighters and they keep going. This ain't no, I'm trying to say for no for Donald Trump. Now, don't be, she was on there talking about Donald Trump, for president. Listen, let me tell you something. Whoever God gonna put in that office, that God, look, that I ain't into that, and I ain't advocating what and what. I'm not dealing with that now. This ain't what this is about. But it's about showing up, taking your power back, getting rid of relationships that don't mean anything, that are taking from you, asking God to reveal your assignment and walk it down. Because at the end of the day, your deathbed, my deathbed, you know what I want to say? God, I wasn't perfect, but I did the best I could. That's all. I want to be like Paul. I fought a good fight. I stumbled, failed, but I got up. And I got up not just for me to win a race, but to be an example to people that race can be won. All right, now. I gotta go. All right, I'll see y'all. You, Adrian says she taking her power back. Okay. So listen, if you enjoyed this word today, please like and share. I do not know who's gonna listen for an hour and 13 minutes, but maybe somebody. I don't know. But I love you till we meet again. Remember, just get a little beats out of there every day. And sometimes I may clip it and then just like a 2 or 3 minute, and I'll share it again. All right, so look, have a great week. Be focused. Get that assignment. Ask God. I want y'all, you know what I'm gonna do? I want you to pray and fast and ask God, what's my assignment? And when he give it to you, write it down and walk it down. Write it down and walk it down. I'll talk to you later. Bye.